Yo, what is up, boys? It's your boy Pick'em MMA with another one. I was almost gonna take the app today, but then I'm like, fuck, man. I was watching some tape on PFL. What's good? What's good with you guys, man? MMA Clay said I lost a house last night. Pick'em, bro. I mean, I know a lot of people lost their houses last night. You're not the only few, bro. I mean, at least you cast in Jandaroba already. You cast a bet in Jandaroba. Fucking good on you for casting that one. I mean, Loopy, fucking, I had Loopy in one of my parlays. Loopy just, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Loopy's gonna be a tough girl to trust from now on, bro. Like, I don't know if I ever can trust Loopy. I mean, I should have known, Ray. Just pick the fucking ugly girl. Always pick the ugly girl. Whoever looks like fucking, whoever's more ugly is always gonna win. That's fucking hilarious. So, yo, we'll be back though, man. I like PFL. I mean, I like PFL card for betting wise more than I like the UFC card. To be honest with you, like, I think there's some good spots betting on PFL. Like, we still don't have props. Like, normally I would bet props on PFL, like Cage Warriors and stuff. Yeah, we still don't have props yet for PFL. So once they drop the props, I think they'll drop them tomorrow or the day after, maybe Tuesday, because PFL's card is gonna be streaming on Thursday on ESPN Plus. So it's not gonna be hard to find a stream for PFL like the Europe card. The Europe card was really hard to find because I don't think they were streaming it on ESPN Plus. Oh no, I think that was the Bellator card. Yeah, that was the Bellator card. What's good, Anakin Skywalker in the house? Good, you homie. And he said, I had a lucky night yesterday because of all the underdogs winning. Yeah, I mean, I only got one. I only got one underdog, which was Nate Train. And Clip said, I had to sell my body on the corner again. Damn, bro. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Yeah, Miklos, it's all good, bro. And it was, what's good, boys? Hope you're good, bro. What's going on? What's going on with you, Anton? What's going on with you, bro? What's good with you, man? Would you watch PFO at all, Antoine? Let me know if you watch PFO at all. He said, "What's good, Antoine? Weidman won, bro. Weidman with the 1-2 fucking IPO combination. I mean, gets the job done, right? I mean, he would have. I think he was on his way to winning. Because Silva wasn't doing much, right? Yeah, Silva wasn't doing shit in that fight. Like, I don't know, Silva looked fucking dog shit in that fight. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened to Silva. Like, Silva's, bro. If De Silva is that terrible, it just goes to show how terrible Brandon Allen is. Because I mean, Brandon Allen finished him, clubbed and subbed in the first round, but Silva was having some good moments in that fight in the early going. So I might pick flip to Chris Curtis, man. I mean, Chris Curtis has solid hit and defense. He's probably not gonna get taken on. Even if he does get taken on, he's probably gonna pop up to his feet right away. I think Silva. I think fucking Chris Curtis might win this fight. I might pick Chris Curtis. Like, I lean towards Allen because the momentum and he's younger, the youth. But bro, Allen's like never been all that good on the feet. Like, striking is pretty fucking horrible. It's pretty mid. And Mikhail said it's alright. I'll bounce back this weekend. I hope. I don't know if this is the card you want to bounce back on. I mean, you might as well save your money for USD 300. I mean, Mikhail. I mean, USD 300 is where it's at. But I do like a parlay. I mean, to be the parlay that I like for like this card, I haven't done it yet, but I think Chepe, like, maybe sprinkle some underdogs to see what happens. Because I mean, in the Apex, we always have a lot of underdogs winning on the Apex. Maybe Chepe or Pepper Pig, like, just sprinkle them all separately, like, see what happens. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm thinking about doing that. Just maybe putting like a half unit on each, maybe half a unit on randomly, half unit on Trevor Peak, half unit on Chepe. Bro, like, I don't trust, like, I'm not gonna do a lot of parlays or anything. Maybe do props, maybe the over 1.5 or some shit like that. But this is not the card. This is not the card. I'm like, that co-main event's not gonna see any of my money. Like, I'm gonna stay far, far away from that co-main event. Jackson and Hernandez, like, both those guys are really untrustworthy. You might as well dogger pass. Like, there's no way I can bet on Hernandez like 2-1. Like, no fucking way. Anton said, "Yeah, man. You saw the post fight. He had no plans on retiring, bro. I hope fucking, like, I was hoping that he would retire with a win here, like Lawler did. Luke needs to fucking retire, bro. I'm so disappointed in myself for picking fucking Luke as a lock. Like, I can't believe that was my lock on the whole card. Like, I would have been way better picking Nate to train. Like, I was thinking about it, then I'm like, fuck, bro. Emers is so fucking technical. Like, if I had known that Luke was gonna quit out there, I would have just picked Nate to train as, because I knew this dude was, he would at least go out there fight for money, right? Like, Nate to train's always going out there fighting for money. That's what I was hoping from Luke too, but Luke fucking quit. He's done. Luke is done. Yeah, as sad as it is, like, he is fucking done. Yeah, Luke is fucking completely washed. Like, because Buckley, like, he was doing decent on the feet. It wasn't like he was like, about to knock him out on the feet and like, he got him out of the ground and pound. Buckley, like, he looked solid, like he always does, but yeah, Luke is done. Yeah, Grammy said, "What's up, pick him? If I would have ended up even, but bet Hunter and Buckley, then took the winnings and put it live on Manan after, bro. I mean, that's fucking awesome if you guys live bet on Manan, because she looked great, and I said that in the breakdown too, that Manan. I mean, Blanchfield better fucking hope she gets this girl tired. Cause like I was hoping that she might get tired, and she was kind of fatigued, but the size difference was like playing a big factor, and like Manon's like just Blanchfield has no fucking striking defense. It's 24 years old though, so I still think she can get to a title shot and maybe become champion one day. But this is a tough stylistic matchup, and I should have known that she's probably not gonna get takedowns. And yeah, I mean, she landed like one decent head kick on Manon, but Manon has a fucking chin on her. And size difference really helped Manon keep it on the feet. Her takedown defense is solid. Yeah, Manon looked fucking great. I don't know who's gonna be Manon, bro. Even at 34 years old, I think she's gonna be a champion eventually for sure. And it goes and I guess that to Antoine, I wish Weidman retired. Yeah, me too. That's what I was hoping for. I hope he just fucking retired with a win there, but he's probably gonna keep it going. We're gonna have to fade. I'm definitely gonna fade Weidman his next fight, depending on who he fights next. And he said Weidman was gonna beat Silva, regardless. Silva did so bad. Yeah, Silva was fucking terrible, man. I can't believe I picked that fucking. So I should have just picked the old veteran Weidman, the All American wrestler. Silva, I'll never trust Silva with another fucking, unless he's a dog. That's the only time I'll like maybe pick him, because whenever Silva's a dog, he's always winning. Like whenever he's a favorite, whenever everyone expects him to go out there and win, like he just drops the ball completely. Like he was almost 3-1, like 3-1 over GM3, dropped the ball. Then he's a dog over Torres, and he goes out there, knocks out Torres in the first, and then he was underdog to Sir Bullet, and that was a decent fight. He actually put up a decent fight in that one. When he's underdog, he actually puts up a better fight than when he's a favorite. Like when the whole world expects him to go out there and get it done. I don't know. Silva's a fucking not a guy I would ever trust. Silva needs to be cut. I mean, yeah, he's what 5-1 in his last, like 1-5 his last 5 fights, like 6 fights. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna cut him, but yeah, he does need to be cut. What's good, Rusty? Said mini Brock Lesnar is the worst referee in history. Yeah, does not even disrespect Brock Lesnar. Comparing that fucking juice stuff fucking low Miz to Brock Lesnar. Yeah, Copeland, he needs to be fucking banned from refereeing any MMA fight. Yeah, that LD fight, I went back and rewatched that fight, even though LD was clearly hurt, but it's not like he was out of there, bro. Like that was a horrible stop. And he said I'm sticking with Allen by decision. Allen definitely is more better. I mean, he was doing decent in that first round. He was landing some nice head kicks in that first fight. But I'm picking Allen right now, but I might switch my pick. Like I'm not confident in Allen at all. I'm not gonna be parlaying him or anything like that. Like even the guys that he's beaten right recently, like Bruno Silva, who else he beat? He beat Paul Craig, who's a decent grappler, can't really strike. All these guys don't have good takedown defense. Like that's you got to notice that. But Chris Curtis honestly didn't look too good out there. His last fight, I think it was who was he fought? Mark Underburio. Yeah, Mark Underburio could have won that fight if he just threw more volume. And Mikhail said, yeah, I was watching some Brandon Allen fights earlier, and his striking defense isn't great. Yeah, I mean, both guys are Extreme Couture. Extreme Couture is 2-1 over Brandon Allen right now. They know how to beat this guy. Just keep it on the feet and light him up on the feet with some nice combinations in the pocket, and you can beat this guy Allen. I think it's Weidman versus Edmund Sabajian. Yeah, that's the fight that makes sense. I think Edmund would fucking knock him out though. Like Silva is fucking terrible. But I mean, Weidman looked much better than I expected him to look out there. Like I'll say that much right now. Yo, what's good? Let's fucking go. We got some new subscribers. We got Angela Rosendahl. Rosendahl's already been here. Let's go, Angela Rosendahl. My fucking stream elements tripping out, I guess, for some reason. Rami said, yeah, or Kopilov versus Weidman. Bro, not Kopilov. I want Kopilov fighting someone else. Like I don't know. Like maybe do the winner of Sir Bullet or like yes, do this winner Sir Bullet and Pateria. Not Pateria. Who's Sir Bullet fighting? Yeah, he's fighting Pateria, right? Maybe do the winner of Sir Bullet Pateria versus the winner versus Kopilov next. And he said, I don't want to see Weidman get chinned. Yeah, he is gonna get chinned though, like, but Silva just like he's got no technique. Like he throws like wings punches from his fucking hips. And Mikhail Luque was so fucking disappointing. Yeah, bro. I even like even though I knew like Buckley was live for a KO, I didn't expect fucking Luque to quit out there. Like he basically quit out there. Rossi said everybody on steroids on an EPO post side eye. Yeah, I mean like most people are. Maybe that's why Weidman looks so good out there. But yeah, Weidman like chin is fucking solid. He still has that fucking chin on him, even though he's been knocked out a couple of times. Like Weidman chin is still there. And clips of Luque getting shit on in the Instagram comments by his own Brazilians, cause like no Brazilian will go out there and quit the way Luque fucking did, bro. Like we never seen that from Luque. Like I did not expect that from Luque. Yeah, guys used to pick him. That lock was equivalent to of AJ locking Pete Rodriguez. Yeah, it was. It definitely fucking was. Like that was one of the worst. I think that was one of the worst locks I ever picked. Even worse than Puello. At least Puello went out there, fought us. Like he got knocked out and got subbed, but at least he went out there and fought, right? Luque fucking quit out there. Like, is what it is though. And he said, "I'm glad I picked Buckley." I mean, that was a great fucking pick. Buckley was actually hungry. You can tell Buckley was more hungry. I should have known, but hindsight is 2020, I guess. Grammy said, "Once I saw her and I couldn't get the takedown, I knew it was over." Yeah, yeah. I was still expecting Manon to slow down in the later rounds, but he never fucking slowed down, bro. Like Manon's got a fucking gas tank for days. Manon does not even belong. Yeah, he should be fighting a 135 at the very most. Like he should not be. I don't know how he makes one at fucking 25. I saw the weigh-ins and I like my confidence in Blanchfield went down. Like you can like when I saw the size difference, like my confidence was lower than it was before. But I was still hoping that the forward pressure from Blanchfield could maybe get something done. But we know Blanchfield, like his striking is not up to par. He's someone that can actually. I think Aspinalled was striking Blanchfield on the feet, right? Was it Aspinalled or I can was it DJ Aldridge? I think DJ Aldridge before Blanchfield got that submission. I should have seen it coming, but I guess it is what it is. And it's kind of unfair. Yeah, like Manon is a fucking big girl, man. I mean, she looked pretty horrible in the weigh-ins, but she still makes weight somehow. In fact, it said should get cut. Honestly, bro, yeah. Silva looked horrible, but they're probably gonna give him another opportunity because he got poked in the fucking eye. He got poked like like what, 5 times in that fight. Like, the way he fell, like with the eye poke, like I don't know why he fell down. Like that was really fucking weird. Like you don't normally see people fall down from an eye poke. I mean, maybe it was really that terrible. It kind of did look like a terrible eye poke. And because the Yasuo flops, in fact, that I got Brandon Allen too. Are you guys betting Brandon Allen? Like, I don't know if I would ever put money on Allen, like at 2-1, like over someone that has really good takedown defense. I don't know. Like, I'm not completely sold on Allen. I know he's really reinvented himself recently, but his striking defense is what worries me on the feed when he's trading in the pocket. He leaves himself open. And he's like takedowns have improved. He's been mixing it in pretty well recently, but just the fact that Chris Curtis is not a guy that gets controlled on the ground. Like I said, they also have beef. Yeah, and because Emmer's fight IQ is so trash. Yeah, I don't know why you didn't shoot takedowns. Like when things were going south for Emmer's, like why not shoot a fucking takedown and slow the pace from Nate to train? Ryan said, "Yep." Then he said, "Emmer's IQ gets worse and worse." Yeah, his chin is pretty fucking horrible too. I wasn't expecting Nate to train to fucking knock him out, but I'm happy that Nate Train won. I'm just fucking that made my night better. If Nate Train had lost, I'd be even way fucking disappointed. But that kind of fucking made me feel better. McClure said, "I will never bet another fight with a trash fight IQ." Yeah, I mean Buckley, I mean Gunnar Buckley, he's been getting the job done, right? 170. Like Luke, like his fight IQ, his decision making out there, like was terrible. I mean, Luke fucking sold the fight completely. Like, even if it stayed standing, I think Buckley was on his way to win this season. But the way Luke pulled guard was what I've never seen him do that before. Like, I've seen him pull guard once in the past. I think one time. I've never seen him just let guys fucking pound him out from top and get him out of there. And like I said, it's in this weird scene that he got KO'd. He KO'd Dennis. Um, and because I learned my lesson hard. Graham said Emmers has had him hurt and try to get into a dogfight. Yeah, because he got Bajuka out of there, right? So he's like, oh, if I can get a guy like Bajuki out of there, I can probably get this guy out of there too. Like when people are going out there knocking people out, like they don't go back to the wrestling. Like I've seen that from fighters recently. Like they just want to go out there and he was close to like I think he got way too excited. He's like, oh, I'm about to knock this guy out. I'm about to knock out Nate the Train. I'm about to go collect a 50K bonus. So that's what is probably what that's what he was probably thinking. I'm look at the wins for Nate the Train. He beat Ludwig Klein. He beat Austin Lingo, which is not the best win, but now he knocked out Jamal Emmers in the first round. That's his first knockout in the UFC. Like Nature Train needs to step up in competition now. And McClellan said pick him. Have you started tape on Cesar Almeida and Dylan Budka? Yeah, I picked Cesar Almeida, but I might pick up to Dylan Budka because this guy can fucking wrestle nonstop. And I've seen Cesar Almeida get taken down, and I'm worried that he's at 36 years old. How much better is he really gonna get? Like, I think that's why the lines flipped to Budka, but Budka taking this in short notice, so I really don't know where Burka's ceiling is yet. But he's fought that Bekoyev guy, the Russian guy, and that was a 5 round fight too. So they went fucking back and forth. That was a really close fight. And some people think Budka won that fight. His striking is honestly not that terrible. Like I want to see how he looks on the scales. Him taking this in short notice, like that's kind of concerning. But Almeida like is a really good kickboxer, right? But he does get taken down. But I mean, training at Extreme Couture, he showed that he can work his way back up. I'm probably not gonna bet that fight because I actually bet Almeida live on the Contender Series at plus 300. I think plus 350, and he looked fucking phenomenal, bro. Because I saw him surviving the first round. I knew Fernando has one of the worst gas tanks out there ever. Like Fernandez is a gasser. I've known that for a long time. So I bet on Cesar Almeida live on a Contender Series, and he got the job done, but he's still getting taken down. And he said Emerson, Charles Jourdain, or C Rod. C doesn't oh you mean Chris C Rod? Okay, okay. I thought you were talking about D Rod. But yeah, I mean that'd be a fucking good matchup for Emerson, right? Charles Jourdain. I think he beat Charles Jourdain. Charles Jourdain has a fucking good chin on him though. So and Emerson is probably not gonna wrestle. Like we know Emerson doesn't wrestle really. Like and now Emerson like his chin is suspect though. Like I mean that uppercut wasn't the hardest punch ever, right? You need to train like even though he knocked him out with uppercut, like that wasn't a crazy fucking big hook or anything. It was just a short uppercut right down the middle. Anton said effects. I picked two. Joaquin Buckley. We're gonna see what happens now that he's in the rankings. He said rematch Holland. Yeah, I think that's a good fucking fight right there. I know he called out Holland, right? That's the fight that we need to see now. John Dong said, "What's good, John Dong?" He said, "Do you think Weidman beating Silva before the eye pokes makes a sure bullet look bad since Silva was getting some good shots on sure bullet?" He was taking him down. I do remember he was like he had Sarah Bullet up against the fence and he was landing some nice combinations, but well, Sarah Bullet has a nice chin on him. But I'm the only thing I'm worried about Sarah Bullet. Like I think his striking is really fucking clean. His kicks are some of the best kicks I've seen at middleweight. He just his takedown defense. Like if you're getting taken down by a guy like Silva, like who's not really known for his grappling, like I don't know, like this is gonna be fucking tricky to be honest. I'm still leaning towards Short Bullet because I like his cardio is not a problem. Like his kicking game is fucking some of the best kicks in the at 185. But Viteria, like since moving down to 185, he's looked really fucking good over that former KSW Nocturne fighter, Berzersky. I think his name was Berzersky or something like that. I think it said Buckley said in the post fight that he's not interested in Holland and he likes the idea of fighting. Bro, MVP. Yeah, I mean, I've seen MVP get knocked out before. Like, who would you guys lean in that one? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a fucking Buckley. Maybe I'm just a fucking Buckley hater. But MVP looked fucking phenomenal over Holland, bro. If MVP can just stay at distance, he can probably like just pick apart Buckley, but Buckley is so fucking physically strong. That's a tough fight, but I mean that's the fight that makes sense, right? But the MVP wants to fight Wonder Boy, right? Isn't that the fight that he's looking for right now? I mean, said a lot of people on Almeida by KO. Um, yeah, I don't like. I lean toward. I don't think he's gonna knock out Budka, bro. I don't know. I don't see him knocking out Budka. Budka has a fucking chin on him. If he wins, it's gonna be like by out damaging him on the feet, like defending enough takedowns, working his way back up. Budka coming in short notice and out carding. I don't think he's gonna out cardio Budka. Budka's a fucking. This guy can keep a pace on you for 5 rounds. I don't know. Budka's only what 24 years old. Probably Almeida obviously has more experience than him. Not a lot, not more MMA experience. And Budka's fought better competition in LFA. So I don't know, bro. I'm like 50-50 on that one. I was leaning towards like I was thinking about picking Budka early in the week, like when he was underdog, but he's not really a finisher, right? He's not really a submission grappler out there. He's a guy that's gonna grind you out for 3 rounds, and that's what he did to that Hennecam guy on Dana White on that Contender Series fight. And Hennecam actually took Ikram Aliskerov to this split decision. So I think this thing is fucking crazy. I mean, the fact that Budka beat Hennecam more convincingly than fucking Ikram Aliskerov did is crazy to me. And I might pick Budka, man. I might fucking go with Budka because of that grappling. Like Cesar Almeida does get taken down. It's not like he's got phenomenal takedown defense. This is like Fernando's cardio is not as good as Budka. Like I'll say that much right now. Rusty said, great there, not cutting Silva gives us another chance to bet against him. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be fading Silva his next fight, depending on who he fights. But Silva's a fucking tricky dude to cap on because sometimes he looks phenomenal out there. Like he can, if he can clip you, he can knock you out. If he doesn't clip you, like he's probably gonna lose decision. Rusty said 100% betting Brendan Allen. You're betting Brendan Allen. Like you should win, right? Like I'm just not completely sold on him. I know he's on a race streak right now, but all the guys that he's beating, like they don't have phenomenal takedown defense like Chris Curtis. But Chris Curtis is taking this short notice, right? Like this is probably gonna be a good matchup for Allen to get it back because he got knocked out in that first fight. Like he was trying to take down Chris Curtis and just couldn't really hold him down. Antoine said it was Nate's first win in the UFC by KO. Yeah, it was. That was. I picked him by decision because I was like, he's probably gonna win the second round, third round. That's the way it was looking like. It was gonna. That's what it looked like was gonna happen. That he's on his way to winning. He was almost getting this first round back too. Like he was landing some nice combinations. But yeah, I'm excited for Nate to train, bro. I think Nate to train can be a fucking problem if he just in the early goings. I'm always worried about Nate to train getting knocked out early, but later the fight goes, like, bro, I mean, Nate Train's a fucking problem because this dude, he's basically like fucking Chepe Mariscal. Chepe Mariscal's gonna be fighting this week, like, bro, he fights like Chepe. Chepe fights the same way. Like, these guys, you better fucking hope you get him out of there early. Nate Brown said Vicente is cooked. That card was 90% untrustworthy fighters. Yeah. Vicente, bro, that's got to be one of my worst fucking locks. That lock was even worse than Pueblo's, in my opinion. At least Pueblo fucking got finished. Like he didn't fucking throw the fight like Luca did. And he said, I honestly want to see Allen win to then see him against Vittori, Rob Jared, and the upper echelon. I think Jared beats fucking Brendan Allen. I really do. I don't think Allen beats Jared Cannonier. You know, Jared Cannonier is what 40 years old now. Like I don't see him beating Jared Cannonier. Jared Cannonier is coming off a surgery, so you never know how that's gonna go at 40 years old. Yeah, I'm leaning towards Jared Cannonier if they end up fighting. I'm still picking like Allen by decision or Chris Curtis because I could see my work in Chris Curtis. I just don't know if he's gonna get the takedowns. I don't know if he's gonna get the submission on Chris Curtis. V2 said what's good. V2 said hang in there, boys. One more mid card to go. Yeah, we got UFC 300 just around the corner, bro. I can't fucking wait for it. Remy said I can't stand watching Marvin Tory fights. It's not the worst fights. I mean his Costa fight wasn't terrible, right? Like they actually put up a good fight in that one. And Mikhail Saburka has really good footwork too. Yeah, his striking is not that bad. Like it's not up to par with Cesar Almeida. Well, Cesar Almeida, like obviously his kickboxing is way better. He's got much more experience. Fought Alex Pereira 3 times, but Alex Pereira was what? Like that was in 2013. Like really didn't have much experience back then, and but yeah, like Vodka, like I might fucking end up picking a lot of these picks. My pick can change this week when I watch the weigh-ins because we have a lot of fucking 50-50 fights on this card. Argueta might fucking beat Matsumoto. Like I'm leaning towards Matsumoto because the striking, like the leg kicks and stuff, but Argueta, like this dude fucking trains like a fucking absolute beast, bro. You guys see his fucking Instagram? This dude's always out there running nonstop, like always training fucking nonstop. Like it's just striking defense what worries me for Argueta. I actually bet on him over Johns because I was like he's gonna be able to out cardio this dude while Johns. He wasn't able to do it. Like he had some good moments, was looking for submissions, but whenever the fight was on the feet, he was walking to punches. Like that's why I'm not picking Argueta here, but I might fucking just maybe take finish only for Argueta because I don't see him getting finished in this fight. Abraham said next is better than the last, but not by much. 300 can't come any sooner. I don't know if this Vegas card is gonna be better than Atlantic City, bro. I don't know. But what's going on with Janaid Brown, bro? What are you saying right now? Y2 said a good thing that 300 won't be in altitude. Yeah. I think I said I can't wait for Bo to destroy Cody Bumpage. Bro, there's no way I'm gonna be betting on fucking Bo Nickel at these odds. Like, there's really no value even in putting him in parlays. You're basically taking a ton of fucking risk. I'm just gonna watch that fight as a fan, and I can't fucking wait to watch it. I'm not even like a big Bo Nickel fan. Like, I mean, I like Bo Nickel's not a bad prospect, but I'm not like crazy about fucking Bo Nickel. And Brumdiz has ton of power in the early going, so I mean, but obviously like Bo Nickel is got some of the best wrestling, and when we've seen when Cody Brumdiz gets taken down, doesn't really have a his even though he's known for his wrestling, like he's not really like a guy that can work his way back up pretty quickly. Rusty said Budka versus Almeida really depends on whether the judges score damage or control and takedowns. Yeah, that's what I'm like. That's what I'm wondering too. And Vegas judges always score damage, right? That's why I picked Almeida like by decision. But I could see Budka getting takedowns and a non-stop fucking pressure and not giving any fucking room to Almeida to work. Like Almeida, like for his like for like his first fight, facing a really good grappler in the UFC, like on the Dana Contender Series. I mean, he showed that he's not clueless on the ground. Like he actually showed some good fucking fight IQ when the fight hit the ground. I think it's a Morgan versus Chepe should be fight of the night. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a fucking sick. I mean, Trevor Peak versus Charlie's gonna be a fucking fight of the night. In my opinion, that's gonna be my fight of the night. Charlie, bro, like is way more technical. He's gonna be way bigger than Trevor Peak, but that small cage, bro, like only like Trevor Peak only needs to land one fucking hammer fist or something crazy, and it could be fucking night. We've seen fucking Charlie out cold before. And I just don't know if Charlie's gonna if he's gonna be able to get the knockout early. Like if he doesn't knock out Trevor Peak early, I think he's gonna be fucking cooked. That's fucking hilarious, Rigo. What's good, Rigo? That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm the fucking Punjab. Nah, fuck Hawani. I'm not a big fan of Hawani. What's good, Woken? We got Woken in the house right now. What's good? What's good with you, bro? Rami said if Jandiroba and Magomedov had a kid, what would the eyes look like? One eye crossed, only one eye. What do you think, bro? I don't fucking. I guess we gotta. We gotta fucking. They gotta fucking link up, right? I guess that's the only way we find out. But yo, that Chepe fight. I could see like Chepe taking over the fight later. Like Chepe is a fucking junkyard dog, but he's not gonna be the more technical striker in that fight. I know that for a fact. I don't think his striking is not as clean. Just his pace, his cardio, and the experience. He's fought with way better competition. That's why I'm leaning with Chepe, but I don't know. That's gonna be a fucking really good fight. He's gonna have to be careful early because Morgan is a really good striker early in the early goings. But Morgan has a habit of dropping decisions later in the fights. He's dropped like eight decisions in Cage Warriors. Jandy Bob, yeah. We should have known. I mean, I should have known that fucking just picked ugly girl, just picked ugly chick. But Loopy's, nah, I'll probably never bet Loopy ever. I'm done betting fucking Loopy. Like, I actually didn't bet on Loopy. I was gonna bet on Loopy once he fought Angelo Hill, and I just like fuck him, man. Angelo Hill's a tough veteran. Then I just ended up taking a pass. Then I fucking ended up parlaying Loopy over good Jandiroba. But Loopy, like, she just didn't let her hands go. She's too worried about getting fucking taken down. And he said, "What do you think about Walter Walker? Does he have potential?" Yeah, I think he's more skilled than his brother Johnny Walker. Obviously, striking is not as good. I think he's got a better chin than his brother Walker, and his wrestling. Like, I like his wrestling a ton. I think he's gonna win. I'm not even worried about his cardio too, because I think he's got decent cardio too. Nate Brown said clips. I put point 0.5 unit on a Chepe already just for the value, but I got him at plus 140. He's come back down a little. I might end up putting some money on him. Like, I'm probably that's what I'm gonna do this week. I'm just gonna sprinkle some underdogs and see what happens. Like, I'm not crazy about parlays this week. But any parlay, maybe Melissa Dixon and maybe Walker. Like, that's the only parlay that maybe Morono, Walker, and fucking all the big favorites. So, like, I mean, I'm pretty confident in all three of them. I mean, Bob Mondes would win, but I mean, Jago's a fucking dangerous dude in the in the first round. And McClellan said, is that a confident player mostly for the val? I think I'm not as confident in Chepe yet. Like, I want to see how the size up on the scales, like at the face-offs. But I think Chepe can take over. I think he's beat the much better guys. I mean, beat Jalal too back in the day. Like, that's not a fucking bad win. And not even the guys that he lost already. I mean, Brito sparked him in the first like minute, and like last two got outworked by Bryce Mitchell, who's a top 15 fighter like in the UFC. So his losses are honestly not terrible. Yeah, that minus 400 number is crazy though. Like, for him to be making his debut, and Brzezowski, like, even though he's on paper like he's 0-3 right on paper, he's definitely not 0-3 on if you really look through his fights. I actually bet on Brzezowski live over Martin Boudet. I had $500 on him live minus 130, and he should have won that fight. Still can't believe they gave that fight to Martin Boudet. Martin Boudet got outstruck by like 60, 70 significant strikes on the feet. And I guess the judges favored the clinch work more than the fucking than the damaging shots that Brzezowski was landing. Yeah, that was I think that was one of the worst robberies in UFC history overall. So in my fucking book, he won the fight over Martin Boudet. Like, that's a win for him. There's no way that Martin Boudet won the fight. But I could see him getting taken down here. I think Walker will take him down and get him out of the ground and pound. I'm taking Walker by like second on TKO via ground and pound. Because I think Chepe has a good shot. I wonder why he's underdog, though he's fought great competition before the UFC. Probably because of the striking. Like, striking is not as technical as Shaurye. Shaurye's like got the better kicking game, and but yeah, I trust that Chepe to fucking fight for your money. He's like Nate to fucking train. He's gonna fight for your money. And McClellan said, yeah, it's not worth it to me. I'm minus 400, not for a debut. Yeah, that's probably why I'm probably gonna stay away. But I was thinking about it, but I'm probably gonna stay away, to be honest, because Brzezowski's he's gonna be fighting for his job, right? Like, this is his last fucking chance to stay in the UFC. Nate Brown said, I mostly value. I mean, like, I want to say I'm confident, but it's really hard to judge Morgan. His record isn't great. He's only fought bums. He's been looking good against bums, but Chepe isn't a bum. I mean, not all the fighters that he's been fighting in Cage Warriors are bum. There's some decent guys over there, but obviously they're not up to the level of the UFC fighters. Like, the guys that Chepe has been losing to, like Jonathan Brito and some other guys. I still can't believe Bill Algeo fucking beat up Brito like in his debut. That was crazy. I mean, I think Brito, if he just struck with Algeo, probably would have knocked him out. But even all in on the wrestling, yeah, Chepe, like, I think he's been fighting tough guys since he's been fighting in MMA. And Morgan has the habit of dropping decisions later when he can't get the early finish. Everyone said Morgan is dangerous early, but if Chepe keeps the pressure and doesn't allow Morgan to strike at his preferred range, I think he could take it and possibly get a submission. Can he get a submission? I mean, Morgan has been stopped before, right? I think it's gonna be decision. I think you can outgrind him. I'm gonna pick Chepe by decision. Remy says, sure, yeah, looked great against bums. Like you said, Chepe is a dog though. Chepe, yeah, Chepe, P, Trevor P. They're training together right now. Both those guys are fucking training together, from what I heard. Torres Finney. I was talking to Torres Finney, and he's like, "Yo, they're both fucking training together right now." So I mean, that's gonna be fucking sick, right? They're working together, training together now. And he said Morgan has that range, and but we shall see how he does versus Chepe. Yeah, I think he's gonna have to get him out of there early because I think Chepe is gonna take over. I think he's got the grappling upside there, and you can got the cardio edge over Morgan too. The experience, he's fought the much better competition. Miklos said Chepe taking this on short notice. Maybe that's why he's the underdog. Maybe because Morgan has a fucking chin on him, but these Cage Warriors guys always get a ton of hype on him for some reason. Nate Brown said Chepe just has to stay on him and uses the grappling. It's getting there, so it's dangerous. But once he's in, he should be able to put in work. Yeah. Shanti said 300 in 12 days, bro. Crazy. Yeah, I gotta do early picks for UFC 300. I'm gonna be picking a lot of dogs. I'll tell you guys that right now. Like, I think we're gonna see a lot of dogs on barking at UFC 300. In fact, it's, this card is even worse than Saturdays for picks. Yeah. Bro, I think PFO is for betting. PFO is actually better card than fucking UFC for betting this week, in my opinion. That's my opinion. We're gonna go over the PFO card in a bit. In fact, it said Bo Nickel overhyped in my opinion. I think Bo Nickel is overhyped. Even though like I knew he knocked out that fucking Woodburn guy, but that was his first fight in the UFC. Like the way Bo Nickel's been getting these guys out of there, like these absolute fucking cans. I mean, that is impressive, but we need Bo Nickel fighting someone legit. Like we need him to fight someone that can fucking throw hands back at him and see how Bo Nickel chin holds up. Someone that has decent takedown defense. Like we need Bo Nickel fighting someone like Cody Brundage. Like we know if he doesn't get the first round knock, he's probably gonna give up. Like Brundage fucking gives up when he doesn't get the early knockout. Shanti said I'm calling it. Gaethje is gonna KO Holloway second on with something crazy like an overhand uppercut. I don't know, man. He might rock him, but Holloway has a fucking chin on him, bro. Like I don't know. I don't know if I see his chin getting cracked. And Holloway has a path to victory too. He's been putting on size the proper way this time. This is not short notice anymore. He took that Justin Poirier fight in short notice. Yeah, and he said I see Holloway getting the upset. I mean, I think the fucking that's where the line money is coming in Holloway. Like Holloway actually opened up a plus 250 or plus 300 or something like that. So money has been coming in Holloway because there is a path to victory from Holloway, and as long as you can avoid some head kicks, like if as long as it doesn't get hit with something crazy like a head kick or like a knee, or I think Holloway can get him out of there later, or at least win a just fucking decision or something, bro. Like I think Holloway's live, man. I really do think I might be fucking dead wrong, but I think Holloway's live. But the power is obviously the X factor because the Gaethje has way more power. And he said Holloway has put on a lot of muscle during training camp. Yeah, he has. He definitely has. What's good? UFC Calzo in the house. What's going on with you, homie? Late night stream here, bro. We're just chilling. We're gonna go over the PFL. Like this is supposed to be a PFL breakdown card, but fuck, like it's not. That card's not that exciting. Like I'll be live. It's gonna be starting at like 6 p.m. I'll be home around like 6:30, 6, 7. So I'll be live for most of the PFL card on Thursday, and we'll watch some fights together. Like it'll be fun. It's gonna be an ESPN Plus. The card's gonna be an ESPN Plus. I think it's gonna be on the zone in Canada. So if you guys are watching in Canada, it's gonna be on the zone. In fact, it said yeah, I think Max has a pretty decent chance to win. Yeah, I think there's a path to victory, right, for Max Holloway. Like putting the when he had Dustin Poirier up against the fence with the pace and pressure, Dustin Poirier was having trouble. Like he was getting hit. Like the thing I like about Holloway, he doesn't throw a lot of power in his punches. He'll just fucking constantly stay on you, throw some like a ton of volume at you, like not really give you any room to fucking breathe. And we have seen Gaethje have trouble with people that do that to him. Like, but I mean, Gaethje's been rocked a bunch of times, right? Gaethje hasn't gone 5 rounds in a long time. The last time that he went to decision was Michael Chandler, and that Fiziev fight. So, but I get why Gaethje's favored because he's been fighting 155ers. Like he's the more the 155er here. So, and Max Holloway, like I don't know if he has power. Like he was having trouble with the Volkanovski's not the power, it was the speed. I think Volkanovski's speed. Um, Depends if Holloway can eat the power early, like take the damage early, then fucking come on strong later. I really hope Holloway fucking wins, bro. I like Holloway. Like, I'm a bigger Holloway fan than Gatesy, but I mean, I like Gatesy too, so it's gonna be a fucking sick fight. But Shanti said I can't pick Holloway after his Allen fight. He just tried to jab and kick and didn't show any KO power. Allen has a fucking chin on him, bro. I think like that's what people forget. Allen has a fucking chin on him, dude. Allen's fucking tough. He said Gatesy is gonna chew up his legs and isn't scared of Max's power. I get it, yeah, that is true. Like the leg kick can be the X factor, but Gatesy's been boxing more lately. Like he doesn't throw a ton of leg kicks anymore. Like he's not spamming leg kicks anymore like he used to. But Gaethje is obviously like looking really good lately. Like he's been looking really clean. Abraham said most money line on this card are just not worth it unless you feel comfortable parlaying initially. I was super confident on Norma and parlayed her, but I've considered cashing out. Yeah, bro, I don't know. I'm still not sure. I'm not sold. Like, I'm not even gonna say I'm not sold on Norma Demon. She's got really good skill sets. She's been looking really fucking good out there. But Jermaine the Randomy, man, like if she wasn't off for 3.5 years, I'd probably like I don't know, Jermaine the Randomy, like if she looks anything like she did in that Juliana Pena fight. Obviously Juliana Pena has no fucking striking defense. Her striking is some of the worst in the fight game. Yeah, Randomy is like, well, her striking is really clean. She's got ton of power, ton of finishing ability. Submission game too, so you can go for submissions now if you shoot desperate takedowns on her. Bro, I mean, but I'm leaning towards Randomy by decision maybe or something like that. Maybe she can land the cleaner shots. But she's 39 years old, so you never know how she's going to come back after 3.5 years. She had a baby, she was pregnant. Who knows, man? Norma Demon's been out there fucking training like a fucking beast. So, Demon, I mean, I'm a big Demon fan, so I'm gonna be cheering for Mega Demon. But I kind of like the value in Randomy here. I think this is fought the better competition. But so you can go out there and look really fucking slow because he hasn't fought in 3.5 years. But he's a lifelong combat sports athlete, so I don't think the layoff's really gonna factor all that much. But Demond definitely has a path to victory with the wrestling, mixing in the striking. But the odds are fucking wide though. 2-1 is crazy. I think it should be like at the very most, Demond should be like -140, -130, or like -150, because there is path to victory from Random if he keeps it standing. Biggie said the next fight, fight is the worst of the year. Yeah, I think it's one of the worst cards. I'm not even excited for the card. Like I'm like when I looked at the card and I was doing tape study, I was like, "Fuck, man, this is gonna be a fucking horrible card." And like if it wasn't in the Apex, it would be much better. I think like cause with the crowd energy, like it just feels better. Watching the card is more entertaining. Yeah, back in the fucking Apex, like it's gonna be fucking horrible. In fact, I said I'm staying away from betting Gaethje versus Holloway. Yeah, I'm just dogger pass. Like, there's no way like you're gonna bet Gaethje at -250 or whatever he's at right now. I think it's like -250 right now. Shanti said it can't be worse than Hebus versus Namajunas, the Big G. There's some good fights in that card. He even the Atlantic City card, like there's a lot of finishes. There's just Copeland fucking ruined a lot of fights. And he said Allen always main eventing Apex cards, yeah. Because they're trying to build him up slowly, right? That's what they're trying to do. And no, like he's not. It doesn't really have the most fun, exciting style to watch out there. Like, but yeah, they're always using Allen, trying to get him a title shot, I guess. And Abrams said Chauncey Max beat Allen pretty easily, and Allen is more dynamic striker than Gates. He just doesn't hit as hard. Yeah, and I think that was my first lock of the week too. Max Holloway by decision. It was like +265. I couldn't fucking do the number on Max Holloway. That was the first lock of the week I ever picked on my YouTube channel. Max Holloway bought over Allen, and I was like, Allen's gonna outclass him, and bro, fucking. I mean, I said Max was gonna outclass Allen, but yeah, Allen put up a decent fight in that one. But yeah, Allen was landing some nice kicks, like some nice elbows and stuff. But Holloway's fucking chin is just crazy. But yo, Allen does hit some. He does have power, right? It's not like he doesn't have power. He knocked out Hooker, right? So it's not like we can't even say that Allen doesn't have power. He's got a ton of power and he's got a ton of speed too. He's more dynamic. He throws like more kicks, like more elbows and stuff. You just said, what are your thoughts on the return of James Krause yesterday? He's not back, right? I don't remember seeing him anywhere. But yeah, I mean, we need James Krause back though. Is he back? Like, why didn't I fucking see him anywhere on the card? And then Shanti said Nate Brown, Max beat Allen by jabbing and kicking, but he kept getting caught by overhand left at least once a run. Gizzy has a speed advantage over Max, and Max is not very fast. Now, Max is fast. It's just that Volkanovski was way fucking faster than him at 145. I think Max might have the speed advantage here, just the power. That's what I'm worried about. Shanti said, I thought James Krause was getting his nuts electrocuted in FBI black site. He's actually not under arrest somehow. Is he back? Why didn't I fucking see him yesterday? What the fuck? I don't remember seeing him anywhere. Nate Brown said, since when is Gatesy fast? Sean, he's never been fast. He has like 5 strikes max. He just hits hard. His timing is okay. People engage him while he's holding a high guard. I think Max is gonna be faster than him, and just the power. Like Gaethje has a ton of power, and Gaethje like he's been throwing head kicks too. Like unless like the only way I see Gaethje winning is by knockout. I don't think he's gonna win a decision. I think the longer this goes, I think it favors Holloway. That's just my opinion though. And I favor the cardio with Max. I think Max has better cardio. Fight IQ, I don't know who's got better fight IQ. They both like fight IQ is tough. I don't know who's got better fight IQ in that one. Grimy, so yeah, listen to Grimy guys. Hit the like button, guys, if you guys haven't yet. Help your boy with the algorithm. Nate Brown said Gaethje been real overrated. I don't think he's overrated, Nate Brown. I don't think he's overrated. But yeah, but Gaethje's a fucking one of the most exciting fighters to watch at 155. But yeah, I think the other disrespecting Holloway here. Stormy Normie in the house. What's good, Stormy Normie? Sarigo is back, back to rig fights and bet a bunch of money. Let's go, Normie. Darkstar said, yo, what's good, Darkstar? He said, yo, what's up, Pickham? I've been depressed since Dudakova pulled out. I thought about finding a new hobby, but I watched the Brock Lesnar highlight this morning and I'm back. Let's go. Let's fucking go, Darkstar. It's good to have you back now, man. Dudakova fucking pulled out mid-fight, mid-card, which is crazy. Let's go, Normie. Rigo said, after me, we need to get that new Discord link. There you go. You're not in the Discord. We gotta get you in the Discord, bro. You're in the Discord. We have like 150 people in Discord now. Grimy said, LG just got his big bothered by so bad. Yeah, LG, bro. Like even though his early stop is, but come on, man. Nelson was fucking beating him up, which is crazy. I mean, maybe Nelson would have gassed out later, but I can't fucking pick a Canadian fighter right to save my life. Like every time I pick these Canadian fighters, I picked a bunch of them on Bellator, then I picked a bunch of them in 297. They all fucking lose. Then I pick Aldo Twin beat Nelson, then he fucking loses. Like I guess my fucking Canadian picks are never right. I can't even get one single pick right. The only picks I get right picking Canadian fighters are women's MMA, Canadian fighters. You said pick him. How brutally does Kyle Nelson standing Tika Topuria? Yo, no, I think it's fucking yeah. I mean, you never know, bro. Fucking Nelson's really fucking reinvented himself lately. I don't know, bro. I guess we gotta find out, right? Nelson's gonna be working his way back up to the title shot now. Nelson's gonna be fucking fighting Topuria in the next year or so. If Nelson keeps fucking getting these wins, I mean, he's on a 3-win streak right now, right? He beat Builder, beat Padilla. Now he beat fucking LGO. Like, bro, Nelson's on the fucking way up right now. Holy shit, which is crazy. Jeremy said, oh, you all are talking about the money, Chepe. Yeah, Chepe is gonna fucking cash for us, I think. I'm only worried about the first round with Chepe. Neil Brown said last time Justin's hands looked good was the Tony fight, and Tony was punching back. Tony actually, I don't think people remember that Tony fucking almost dropped him with an uppercut too. I think people keep forgetting that over and over. Like people just remember that Tony got whooped. Tony was getting whooped, but yeah, Tony almost fucking knocked him out with an uppercut. Lucky for Gaethje, there was no time left in the round, so he had time to recover. Starso said it was a tough one. Rigo, Anthony, what's good? Anthony said Max Holloway is one of them dogs. Yeah, Holloway, like need to train. I mean, Chepe, these guys will fucking fight for your money, 100%. They have no fucking quit in them. Shanti said, Hill, Rockets, Sterling, Bobby Green are my dogs. I'm picking not Bobby Green. Then Bobby Green is not a dog, right? Like he's not a fucking underdog. I think fucking Jay Miller can get something done, but I'm worried about the speed from Bobby Green. Depends how fast Bobby Green looks out there, but Bobby Green is kind of chinny, bro. Like he's so fucking chinny. Jim Miller has only been knocked out one time by it was a head kick back in the day. Donis Roney knocked him out with a head kick, I think it was. I'm leaning towards Jim Miller, bro, but that's gonna be a fucking tough fight though. Yeah, Rockets. I don't know if you want to be fucking picking Rockets because he hasn't fought in what 2 years. Hasn't fought in 2 years, and Jerry Proskau's been going out there fighting recently. He's been staying active, right? I mean, he just fought Pereira now. You know, Jerry Proskau was coming off his own layoff on that Pereira fight. But yeah, I mean, I like the Hill pick though. I think Hill can get something done, but I'm obviously worried about the fucking leg kicks. Do you guys see the meme that Hill made on his Instagram? That he's like, oh, that leg kicking him. He's like making memes, trolling everyone that's talking about the leg kicks. But those leg kicks are fucking nasty from Pereira though. Jeremy said, "How about Joe Piper versus Weidman?" Yeah, that's that's the next fight that makes sense right now. Rusty said, I actually think this UFC card is good for bets, but 100% agree. The PFL odds are great. Very interesting in hearing your thoughts soon. Yeah, we'll go over the card for PFL in a couple of minutes. Arigo said, are you excited for the return of the big Munda herself, Norma Daman? Yeah, the weigh-ins are going to fucking be crazy. I can't wait to watch the weigh-ins. That's the only reason I'll be watching weigh-ins live. I mean, close to Nelson withstanding TKO Holloway too, I guess. Yeah, I mean, Nelson's on a fucking mission right now. Nelson's fucking holding it down for Canada right now. What's good mishap? I mean, what's good with you, bro? There's just said Pfeiffer versus Weidman would be crazy. A tale of two fight fathers. Bro, I mean, Weidman, if he doesn't get knocked out early, I mean, can Weidman get something done? Maybe you never fucking know. Pfeiffer's a gasser, right? But in a 3-round fight, I mean, I think Piper probably knocks out Weidman, but Weidman has a fucking chin on him still. I mean, it would be I think the odds are probably gonna be like minus 250 Piper and then plus 200 Weidman, but I think Weidman can. That's a winnable fight for Weidman. As you said, Rigo can't see the attraction in fat ass due to obesity. Don't find that attractive. Where are we, bro? I'm fucking so bad in chat again. Dude, let's go do Dober. We got to do Dober in the house. He said, do you think Bernie Gores makes it to the title contention? Bro, who the fuck is Bernie Gores? Am I missing something? And because Kraus had a bet on Podolski to get TKO'd in round 2. Did he really? How do you guys know that? Does he still have a fucking Discord somewhere? No way, bro. Is he still? Like he's still betting on fights right now? Like I thought he was banned from betting in fights. I mean, you can't really ban him, right? You can probably bet on fights through Bitcoin or something, right? Through offshore books. I mean, is that why Persky fucking took a dive? Like the way he fell off was like it was fucking. I felt like I was watching a movie or something. That was so weird. Yeah, that Makun finish versus Persky was that was really fucking off. Persky got knocked out via fucking hip running into a hip. Yeah, that's basically what happened. Bro, I wouldn't be shocked if fucking Kraus is behind that. Miko said he should have helped the brother out on that fucker. Normie said, oh my god, my coworker today was like, oh my god, Norma, you see that sick liver shot KO, but he was talking about Trotsky's self KO. Bro, that was call that a liver shot KO. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah, we got Latrell Spencer. What's called Latrell Spencer? He said, heavyweight Trotsky. Yeah, bro, we need Trotsky fucking putting on size and going up to heavyweight now. I think Miller sadly sleeps green. I don't know if he sleeps green. I could see him mixing in some grappling, and but if Green gets caught clean, like Green has a fucking glass chin, but Green is gonna be the better striker on the feet. He's gonna be the more quicker striker. But yeah, I like the dog money on Jay Miller. He's been cashing, and he was a former lock of the week also, so I like Jay Miller. And we actually got him as underdog over Benitez guy that he fought last time. He's on a win streak right now too, right? He's been beating these lower level guys. I mean, obviously Green is a step up in competition, so I don't know how that's gonna go. Shanti said hip caused Peroski to have brain damage. Yeah. That was really fucking weird. Like that was really weird. Sherman said he ran into Malcolm's hip and self TKO'd himself. Yeah. Peroski is a fucking like he actually wasn't looking terrible in that first round, Ray. He kind of dropped Malcolm. It wasn't really a knockdown officially, but he kind of dropped him a bit. Yeah, that was really weird though. Peroski is not a guy I would like. That's why I picked flip to Malcolm because I was like Peroski is gonna be fucking probably it's gonna fold when it goes past the first round and a half. Chauncey said I got Lucas with the Bernie Gore in 2020, 2022. Bro, I don't know who are you guys talking about fucking Bernie the fucking that the guy that was trying to be a president of the United States or like who the fuck is Bernie Gore? Am I missing something? Who the fuck is Bernie Gore? Okay, okay, is that a fucking okay, no, that's not that's not the Bernie Gore. Who the fuck is Bernie Gore? Right. See, bro, who that was Rings of fucking Redemption when I type Bernie Gore in Google. We had Rings of fucking Redemption. What is this? CNN journalist Bernie Gore dies twice, first time in Afghanistan, executed. So it's yo, is this a fucking troll? Like, are you guys trolling me with fucking Wings of, this is Wings of Redemption, right? That's fucking hilarious. What the fuck? It's fucking hilarious, dude. Wings of Redemption. Bro, I know people fucking people are fucking always like hitting on Wings of Redemption. Dude, what the fuck? I mean that's Wings of Redemption. I know people you guys are fucking just trolling. That's fucking hilarious. Does he still stream? Does Wings still stream? I don't know if he still streams. But yeah, I know I remember people fucking I'm like sub to the channels that troll Wings of Redemption all the time. They always fucking troll this dude like 24/7. That's fucking crazy. Um, yeah, let's go over the PFL card now, guys. We gotta go over the PFL card. I'm almost forgetting my PFL. PFL. We got a decent card. PFL. We're gonna run over it quickly. That's not the card. God damn it, where is it? PFL. Okay. PFL. Okay, there we go, guys. So PFL card. This is gonna be on Thursday. I don't know if you guys are gonna be watching it, but I'll probably be live for this card. Yeah, you guys fucking caught me lacking there. I got fucking caught lacking there. But yeah, Bernie Gores, that's hilarious. That's fucking Wings of Redemption. I know who Wings of Redemption is though. Musaf said 1 hour straight, 1 hour in stream, and still hasn't done one fight breakdown. Yeah, I mean, I almost forgot that we're 1 hour in. I thought we're only like 20 minutes in. Yeah, let me clip. So what time is PFL? I think it's gonna be like 6 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, it's gonna be 6 p.m. Eastern time. It's right here, 6 p.m. Eastern time, Thursday. So first fight on the card is gonna be Bryce Meredith taking on Ty Johnson. Meredith's gonna submit him in the first round likely, and he's a way better grappler, way better wrestler, and the odds are not even bettable. I mean, what are you gonna do? You can't even bet this odds. Maybe parlay. I throw him in a parlay, like juicy, like chalky parlay. Meredith is okay. Do we have odds for this one? We should have odds for this one, right? Meredith. Let me see. Bet Online probably has odds for this one, right? Bet Online. Meredith, like I like his wrestling. Like he's a really good wrestler. Like he's been competing in LFA, PFO now. Like so. Yeah, he's been competing in Bellator. I thought he was competing in PFO. So yes, now he's gonna be competing in PFO now. I think this is the fight that I watched. He couldn't get the submission. I had him by submission. I think yeah. I think I had him by submission. Um, yeah, it was by submission round one. He just couldn't get the submission, but he was still able to work in him for 3 rounds. Showed good cardio, decent cardio when the fight goes long. But I think he's gonna get a submission here. They haven't dropped the props yet for this one, but I do like the submission. I think he's gonna get a submission here. And he said he heard that Baki is potentially going to be in the UFC Paris, bro. That's gonna be fucking sick. Baki's a fucking really good fighter. Like his wrestling is really fucking underrated. And even though he was lose, I think he was it was 1-1 heading into that third round. That Duambe fight. But we actually cast over 1.5 in that one. So I'm probably gonna bet over in a Baki fight because he's not really a submission grappler. Like depends on who he fights next. But Baki, I'm glad. Like, where'd you hear that? Is it on? Did you hear it from a reliable source? That's gonna be fucking sick though. And because the fuck I might not be able to watch on Thursday, bro. And that fucking sucks. But I'll be home around like 6, 7, so I'll probably be live for this card. Shansi said, pick him, stop thinking about Walter Cortez. Break down the fights. That's fucking hilarious. Musab said, we still love you, bro. Love you too, man. Sharmi said, wait, are we breaking down fights? That's actually so funny. No way, yeah. This stream was supposed to be me breaking down PFL. That's what the stream was supposed to be, but I guess we're talking about UFC and stuff. But obviously UFC is number one. Like not many people give a fuck about PFL. But betting wise, like PFL is probably the better card betting wise this week. I think PFL is better. Do we not have props for this fight? Meredith, I think it's like -800 or something, right? BetOnline said have the props up right now. Okay, so Meredith. Okay, he's -900 now. Holy shit. I'm gonna drop the totals. I think Meredith is gonna be live for a submission here, extremely live for a submission. Even though this guy he hasn't really been fighting the best level of competition out there. Ty Johnson, 13-6. He's been subbed 3 times and twice in the first round, once in the third. I think he's gonna get subbed here. He's been fighting absolute fucking cans. I mean, no one good. Yeah, I think he's gonna get subbed in the first round. I'm probably gonna look at Meredith by submission. Even I know he didn't get the submission in that fight, Miguel Pimber fight, but I think he will get the submission here. That's gonna be the pick, Meredith by first round submission. Up next, we have Marcelo Gomez taking on Jordan Heaterman. I don't know. I don't think I'll bet this one because I don't. Even though Marcelo Gomez has a really good ground game, nice takedowns. Wasn't really shooting takedowns in that Daniel James fight. Yeah, I think that Daniel James fight where he wasn't really shooting on takedowns in that one. Did I pick? No, I picked James in that one. Because I was like, I don't know if he's gonna be able to get the takedown on this dude. But he was favored to win that match. But didn't really shoot any takedowns. Then eventually got knocked out in the third round. But yeah, I think he's gonna get the takedowns here. I don't really think Heideman's all that good. I mean, he lost to Golslav, who's not terrible, right? Golslav is honestly not that terrible. Marcelo going by decision, I think he's gonna outgrind him, but I don't know if I'm probably not gonna bet this fight. I'm probably gonna stay far away from this one because I don't think Marcelo Gomes would be fucking 3-1 here. No, Stormy never said I thought this was a slumber party. What the heck, bro? I mean, I'm gonna watch this card. I like people. Probably gonna have some couple of small bets on this card. If Marcelo go -400, like take the over 1.5. I think he goes over 1.5 because I don't think if you get the over 1.5 line, I don't know if they're probably gonna do over 2.5 line. But if they drop the totals at 1.5, take the over 1.5 because I don't think we're gonna see a finish here early. Maybe later we see a finish in the late second, third round. I think it's gonna go the distance. I think Marcelo Gomes is gonna grind him out but Marcelo Gomes is not really a guy you want to be trusting at -400. But I think he's fought the better guys too. I think he's gonna get this done, but not a guy I actually fucking trust. Gomes by this is gonna be the pick. And a lot of people are picking him by knockout. I mean, I don't think he's gonna knock out Heiderman. Heiderman has a fucking chin on him. He's tough. He's never been knocked out. Has been subbed in the first round by Dennis Golslav. Obviously, Marcelo Gomes has a really good, much better ground game than a Heiderman, but I think it's gonna be a boring decision here. Up next, we have Lucas Brennan taking on Dimitri Ivy. We got to go with Lucas Brennan, but I'm not that high on this kid. I mean, he was losing that fight to Almeida before he landed that lucky fucking flying knee. He was down on the scorecards in that one, and yeah, that was not the best look for him there. Not the best look for him there because he was on his way to losing that fight before he landed that lucky fucking knee, flying knee. It was a flying knee, I think, right down the middle and knocked out Almeida, laid him out clean. So He's not really known for knocking people out. He's really known for his grappling. Like that's what he's really known for. He's got 6 submission wins, 6 in the first round. Um, he's been fighting in a Bellator right for most of his young career. So I'm not gonna be parlaying him here because even though I don't think this dude's all that good, but he's been fighting in Fury FC, which is not terrible promotion to be fighting out of. I mean, Justy Butler subbed him in the first round, right? Like, if Justy Butler can sub you, I'm gonna say that Brendan probably gets a submission in the late second round, but he might go for the KO. We've seen how these guys, when these grapplers start knocking people out, they don't want to go back to the grappling. But yeah, Justy Butler, like even Justy Butler is fighting a 135 now in a couple of fights from now, so who knows? Justy Butler, I don't know who's he fighting. I think Justy Butler's fighting Pacatone already in June. So that's gonna be but if Butler can find a submission on Ivy like that, I think Brendan will be able to get the submission too. Yeah, I think that's why people are picking him by submission because I think he's live for a submission, but probably take the under 2.5. I think the under 2.5 is more better because he might get a knockout. He's shown that he can go out there and get a knockout too. But I think he'll go back to the grappling here. I'm gonna pick Brendan by maybe a TKO stoppage or something, but I'm gonna pick Brendan by inside the distance. I think he's gonna be live for a finish here. But what are you gonna do? Like minus 900 for Brendan? Like I mean, if he didn't land that flying knee, he was gonna lose that fight. So his last fight. So what are you gonna do? There's two. You put these two together, you're still gonna be. You can't even play that. Like minus 426, not even playable. Like just take the inside the distance props on Luke Brennan because I think he's probably gonna get a finish here. You can probably parlay the under 2.5 in this one, under 2.5 in this one. So I think they're both gonna get a finish. But yeah, I got Brendan by finish here, but it's not gonna be easy fight though. Up next with Gina Bishop taking on Chelsea Hackett. And I think Gina Bishop is a fucking lock. Like at minus 275, which is crazy. Like it's almost 3-1. I'm really fucking high on Gina Bishop. She's actually fought some decent girls. She's undefeated. She's got wins over Luana Santos. I think Luana Santos, right? She's known for grappling mostly. Went over Luana Santos and LFA. Went over Diana Barboza, who's in the UFC also now. Both of these girls are in the UFC. We saw Luana Santos. She's not really all that good in the UFC. She hasn't been doing all that well, but she's getting wins right at the UFC level. So she's been proven at the UFC level. So I think Gina Bishop is gonna win. I think her grappling is gonna be too much for Chelsea Hackett. Chelsea Hackett, like she fought Victoria Leonardo, like who's an absolute fucking can. Victoria Leonardo is like an absolute fucking can in the UFC. Yeah, I think Gina Bishop is gonna win this fight. Clips that Pick'em was running this card breakdown over. Yeah, I'm just trying to fucking run through this card because there's not really much to talk about other than just like who's gonna win. Like a lot of these big favorites, I think they're gonna win because a lot of the level of competition is really not that fucking great. Yeah, I think Gina Bishop is gonna maybe find a submission, but I could see a decision to her grinding this out. I'm gonna say that she gets a submission here. I think Gina Bishop gets a submission here. Her grappling is way better than Chelsea Hackett. If Leonardo can get a ground and pound stoppage on Hackett, Chelsea, I think Bishop is going to be much better grappler. He's 30 years old, so obviously got to be worried about the age factor there. Actually, fuck, she's actually 30 years old. That's fucking crazy. Holy shit. I didn't even know she's fucking 30 years old. Holy shit. That is wild. I'm still going to pick Bishop by submission here. I think she's gonna get a submission. Bishop minus 245. Maybe sprinkle the submission. I think submission is likely. Up next, we have Kana Watanabe taking on Shauna Young. You guys remember Shauna Young? She fought in the UFC. She lost to Miranda Maverick, lost to Stephanie Edgar, lost to Miss San. I'm not really sold on Watanabe. I don't really fucking think she's all that good. I think she's kind of fucking overrated, to be honest. I don't know. I'm just not sold on this girl, Watanabe. I think she's kind of overrated, and 4-1 is fucking crazy for her. Yeah, I don't know. Like Shauna Young has horrible takedown defense. Like her takedown defense can definitely be exploited here, but on the feet, like this could be a boring fight. I think it's gonna be a boring fight. And Shauna Young's, he opened up at minus plus 350, plus 330s. He's down to plus 245 now. I'm gonna pick Shauna Young here. I think she can get something done. She's fought the better competition. I mean, even Watanabe's fought Liz Karamochi, who's not a bad fighter in Bellator and not in PFL. Yeah, I'm gonna pick the underdog Shauna Young. Yeah, I think she can make something happen. But I'm not like crazy confident on this one. Yeah, give me Shauna Young. Yeah, I think Shauna Young can get this to another plus 275 dog. I think she can make something happen in a boring fucking fight. Because it's gonna be a boring decision, some type of split decision maybe. But Shauna Young, former UFC fighter, I think she can make something happen here. Up next we have we also got Tyler Santos fighting on this card too, right? Tyler Santos is gonna be fighting soon. Up next we have is this the next fight? Okay, yeah, this is the next fight. Steve Murray taking on Oleg Popov. Oleg Popov is a non-stop fucking grinder wrestler. Non-stop, he's gonna just grind you out for fucking 3 rounds. That's what he does. That's what he's really good at. I don't think his ground game's all that good. It's not. It doesn't really have the best submission game out there. He's gonna constantly grind it out though. So Murray is not a. I mean, Murray's been in there against Ali Isaiah, who's got fucking break hands for. I mean, he's got some fucking big power. He's got some break hands, and he can definitely knock people out. And I mean, that was that a draw? No way, that was a fucking draw, right? That's crazy if that was a draw. Damn, that was a fucking draw. Holy shit. Yeah, Saev has ton of power. He's got fucking ton of power, knockout power. And then the grappling, he's been competing in grappling, right? His last fight was in against Rakeem Cleveland. They have a common opponent too. And Steve Murray actually went out there and got a Kimura in the second on, and Popov just grinded him out for a 3 round. That was one of the worst fights I had to go back and watch. Just him constantly fucking shooting takedowns and just holding him up against the fence. It was a fucking horrible fight to watch. I think the constant grappling, constant pace and pressure is gonna get to Murray. But Murray's like what 6'8" here, 79-inch reach. Fuck, I'm not too sure about this one. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen in this one. Like I want to pick the dog here, Murray. Like he's a big underdog, but I feel like the wrestling pace and pressure can get to Murray here. Yeah, give me Oleg Popov by decision. I think he's gonna grind him out here. But as much as like if I'm not gonna be betting on Popov because I don't think he's all that good. It's just the wrestling and pace, constant fucking cardio pace. Like probably gonna wear Murray out, but Murray's gonna be live for a submission here. So I would look at the submission for Murray because you know that Popov's gonna wrestle. He's gonna grapple out there. I don't think Murray's gonna knock him out. I'm not really worried about him knocking out Popov, but he can catch him in a submission, maybe like a armbar, like a straight armbar, or like he did over it was Kimura. That was a Kimura, yeah. Yeah, give me Popov by decision. Up next with Taylor Santos taking on Elara Joanne. Taylor Santos was supposed to be fighting who's supposed to be fighting? She's supposed to be fighting Denise Keyholt. And yeah, Taylor Santos is gonna fucking win this fight. He's gonna get a submission in the first round. It's gonna be a fucking mismatch here. Yeah, this is gonna be a submission in the first round. Taylor Santos is way more physically strong than this girl here. Look at 5'6" to 5'3", 68-inch reach to 64. Like short notice. This is short notice for Joanne. I mean, you guys should be parlaying. Even at fucking minus like whatever she's at right now. I think Taylor Santos like something crazy. I think it's like minus 500. I think still a good parlay piece because I think she's obviously gonna fuck. No, she's minus 900 now. Holy shit! I think that was over keyholes where she was minus 400 or something. Damn, that's fucking crazy. I think the inside and distance is gonna be extremely live. I think she's gonna get a. I don't know if she's gonna get a knockout. I think submission, maybe club and sub here. She also can get a knockout. She's got a ton of power. I think she knocked down. Who was it? It was Joanne Wood. She knocked down Joanne Wood a couple of times and eventually got that submission rear naked choke. And some people think she won the fight over Valentina Shevchenko. I mean, I had Valentina Shevchenko in parlays and I was fucking sweating it. Let me tell you that right now. I was lucky that the judges gave it to Shevchenko, but that was a close fight. And obviously Blanchfield fucking just out-cardioed her. Salasandra is gonna win this fight. I think she's gonna win by by submission. I'm gonna say first round finish. But might be a knockout, might be a submission, but I think when Taila Santos puts their hands on her, she's gonna eventually get a submission. I think Joanne's gonna give up a submission there. Taila Santos by first round submission. Up next we have Blagoy Ivanov. You guys remember Blagoy Ivanov? He's the former UFC fighter. He got cut from the UFC, I guess. Did they cut him or did he just re-sign with PFL? I guess they could cut him, right? Because he's been 1-4. I think he's winning 1-5 or something. He's even 1-4. He has win over Marcos Rogerio de Lima, win over Taito Wasa, Ben Rothwell. You guys remember Ben Rothwell? He's fighting in BKFC now. Bro, I miss those Ben Rothwell fucking days. Those are fucking crazy. I miss those days. Bro, this dude is fucking tough. To go even now is fucking tough. He's got a chin on him. Never been knocked out at the UFC level. Even fighting all these big hitters, never been knocked out. I mean, that win over De Lima is aging pretty well for him now. And went to play with Derek Lewis. Like, he's gonna make this fight boring. Like, that's what I feel like. It's gonna be a fucking boring fight. I know a lot of people are picking even out here. I don't know. He's not gonna be the more technical striker here. I think Sergey is gonna be the more technical striker. He just hasn't been tested yet. He was winning that fight over Taro Fortune too before he fucking punched him in the back of the head. But yeah, he was on his way to win that fight. Yeah, I'm gonna pick the Russian here. I think the Russian's gonna get this done. Sergey. The striking's gonna get it done. I don't think Blagoy is gonna be able to clinch him up for 3 rounds. But obviously Blagoy has been in there against some hard hitters. I just think Sergey's got the better kicking game, better striking. Give me Sergey here. I think Sergey's gonna get this done. We don't have odds on this fight yet, I think, right? But we don't have odds on this one yet. Because I think yeah, we do have odds. Sergey is actually -180. Yeah, Blagoy is +150. I'm gonna see where this line goes. I think there's gonna be some money coming in Blagoy because the former UFC fighter, people know him. I think there's gonna be some money coming in Blagoy, maybe in the next couple of days. I think Sergey by decision. I don't think he's gonna knock him out, bro. I don't think he's gonna knock him out because this guy has fucking chin on him. Blagoy's got a chin on him. I got Sergey by decision. I think he's gonna beat him by decision here. That's gonna be the pick. That's gonna be. I mean, that's gonna be a fucking sick fight too, right? Hunter said, "I hope he gets brutally chinned low key." Oh, you don't like Blagoy? Yeah, it's just his fights are not that fun to watch. I think it's not PFL's worse. Yeah. You said not. Is this PFL card better than the UFC this week? And I think there's some fights that can be better than the UFC this weekend. I really do think that there's some fights on this card that are better than the UFC. Like, it's crazy, but Rigo said, let's go Blagoy. Yeah, Blagoy is, I don't think he's winning this fight, Rigo. But I mean, you never know. Like, this turns into a fucking dog fight, and this guy's trying to knock him out in the early goings, and he can't get him out of there. Blagoy can take over this fight, just make it fucking boring, and then just maybe Ajara split decision or some shit. Because Sergey really hasn't been tested, but he was winning. He was on his way to winning that fight over Taro Fortune before he got disqualified. I don't think that Blagoy is gonna be shooting takedowns on him. I think Sergey is the slicker kickboxer from the outside, so I like the speed on Sergey's side here. He's 20 years old. Blagoy is 37. We have a lot of old fighters on this card too. I'm gonna go with the Sergey here, fading the UFC fighter here, Blagoy. Up next we have Dakota Chiva taking on Lisa Molden, and Chiva's gonna fucking win this fight all day long. She's gonna get a knockout here. Even though Molden hasn't been knocked out in a bit, she's never been finished, but I think this is gonna be a time where she gets finished. I do see Chiva getting this done by probably first, second on TKO. I'm gonna say second on TKO. Her line is not even bettable. I mean, I know people are still parlaying her. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do with this line? Shiva -1800, like, it's not even playable. Look at the inside of distance for Shiva. She's got a really good jiu-jitsu too, really good ground game, decent ground game, really good striking, really some of the best kicks I've seen at women's MMA. Yeah, some of the best Muay Thai. So I think she's a lock, but the money line is crazy, not even playable anymore. I mean, if she's -500, I'd probably parlay her, but -1800, you really can't do much with the line there. But I think she's gonna be live for a finish here. I think Shiva's gonna get her out of there in the later rounds. Maybe it's second. I'm gonna say second on TKO for Shiva. Up next, we have Taro Fortune taking on Daniel James, and Daniel James, he's made me money in the past. I actually bet him over Marcelo Gom, and but yeah, that fight over and Suricam fight, like that was one of the worst fights I've seen. He just didn't really do much in that fight. Fortune, like I'm not really that sold in Fortune either, but he's 33 years old. I mean, James is fucking 42, but James has a ton of power, 6'6" with the 80-inch reach. I'm not too sure about this one. I don't know how this one's gonna go. I think I said I'm surprised that Santos is not in the UFC right now. So he's probably getting paid more over there in PFL. I think he's getting paid more in right now in PFL. That's why he moved to PFL. Hunter said Trevor Peak versus Charlie Campbell is better than this entire PFL. Yeah, you're right. That's a way better. That's a fucking banger. And Chepe and Morgan's gonna be a fucking banger too. That's gonna be a sick ass fight. Yeah, there's some really good fights on the UFC card this week, but then we have fights like fucking Melissa Dixon and Nora Cardinoli. Like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, there's some good fights on the card though. Andre said because Puli knocked out Chin low key. Yeah, I mean he might look like that. You never know. Bagoy is not getting knocked out though. I don't see him getting knocked out. His chin is just fucking made of granite. I don't know about this one, guys. I'm really not sold in Terrell Fortune yet, but he's younger. But Daniel James has a ton of fucking power. Wasn't that a knockout too? Then it turned into a no contest. Or didn't he knock out Terrell Fortune? I think he knocked out Terrell Fortune if I remember correctly. Why was that turned into a no contest? I don't know what the fuck happened in that one. I don't know. I don't know. Terrell Fortune might fuck him in this fight, the grappling, but give me Daniel James as a dog here. I'm gonna go with the fucking hard hitter, the 42-year-old fucking hard hitter, has more power, is gonna be more physically stronger, probably out there, bigger. So he might get fucking taken on. This guy grinded out. You never know. I'll give me Daniel James by KO TKO here. And I mean, he's underdog. I think Daniel James is a plus 140 dog. Give me Daniel James by knockout here. I think he's gonna get the knockout. I don't really like any props for this one though. I think Daniel James can get this done by knockout. I mean, everyone's picking Fortune, but I think Daniel James is gonna be live here because I don't think Fortune's all that good. I think he's kind of overrated. I mean, he does have that win over that. But that was he got disqualified in that one. I mean, not him. I mean, that Russian guy got disqualified because he hit him in the back of the head. The guy that's fighting on this card too. Yeah, give me Daniel James. I think Daniel James can knock him out. Up next, we have Liz Karamochi taking on Juliana Velasquez. This is the third fucking fight between these two. Velasquez, her two losses are to Liz Karamochi. Like, this is fucking crazy. Like, why are we seeing this fight for the third time? Like, she already finished this girl 3 times. It's not like the wins were controversial or anything. Karamochi has some of the best leg kicks out there. Like, Karamochi's gonna win this fight. This is not even a 5-round fight, right? This is a 3-round fight here. It's a 3-round fight. Karamochi's gonna win this fight. I don't think she's the bad parlay piece here. She's already beat this girl twice, and she's got really good takedown defense. She's not gonna get taken down here, and she's gonna be the much better striker. Even though she's 40 fucking years old, so is Velasquez is 37 too. So it's not like one is older than the other. Give me Velasquez. I think no, give me Karamochi. I think she's gonna win. Minus 260 for Karamochi. Honestly, not good fucking parlay piece. I think. I had her parlayed when she fought. Was it at Mata Fury, and she got a 5th round. I think it's the 5th round TKO via leg kicks, if I remember. I think I was live during that card too. I had her by decision. I think I picked her by decision. Karamochi, I picked her by decision, but she got the 5th round like TKO via leg kicks. Yeah, I think she's gonna get her out of there. It's gonna be a knockout. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a knockout here. Karamochi by actually it might be a decision because. Normally, when the Velasquez is getting finished, it's later in fights, right? I mean, she got armbar in the second, but that first fight, it was a 4th round stoppage. So this is a 3-round fight now. I think Karamochi's a solid parlay piece in this card. I really do think that's gonna be a good parlay piece. Karamochi by submission or like by knockout maybe, but I'm gonna say she just get something done on the ground, maybe like a submission or something. Up next with Dennis Goldlove taking on Linton Vassell. I mean, Linton Vassell is he's really turned his career around recently. This is a tough one, man, because Vassell has really good ground and pound when he gets on top, and gonna be a fucking tough fight, man. Goslov just got knocked out by Renan Ferreira. But we know Renan Ferreira is a fucking beast. And even though he got knocked out in the second round, he was still taking him down early, got him down to the ground, was controlling him in the first round. Couldn't really throw a lot of ground from top position though, but doesn't really have any solid wins. I mean, he's been knocked out a couple of times. Saeed knocked him out with third round. Muhammad knocked him out. Like, so he is kind of chinny. Like, he's been knocked out 4 times. He does have a lot of fights, so Ghostlove is more skilled everywhere, in my opinion. It's just I'm worried about the power. Like, if Vasal gets on top of him, he might fucking ground and pound him and stop him. I'm still gonna go with Ghostlove. I think he's fought the better competition, but I mean, Vasal knocked out at this Russian guy, right? Like, he caught him with the overhand right. I think it was overhand right when Valentin was closing the distance. And then he landed some nasty ground and pound from top. So Saul's probably not a bad underdog. If you guys want an underdog to bet on, he's probably a good underdog this week. But I'm gonna go with Golslov. He's younger and he's got the grappling upside here. I think he's the better grappler, better jiu-jitsu on the ground. Well, Saul's gonna be live for a KO early though. I wouldn't mind just maybe sprinkle on the KO prop for Vasal. That's why the lines are close here because Vasal is not a bum that he's fighting here. You think Linton is killing Dennis Kozlov? He might fucking knock him out, to be honest, because Kozlov has a bad chin sometimes. Even though he's 40 years old though, bro, but he's still looking solid. Like if you go watch his fights, like dude at 40 years old looks fucking great out there. See the man 3. Artem said, "What's good, Artem MMA, bro? What's good with you, homie?" He said, "Big dog." Who we talking about right now? This guy Yeah, this you're talking about Vasal. I mean, Vasal is not a bad underdog this week. I think he's a solid underdog, bro. I'm personally not gonna be parlaying Ghostlove here, and I actually picked him to win over Renan Ferreira, but then I found out how legit Renan Ferreira really fucking is because then I bet on him over Bader and he got that job done there. Ghostlove's gonna have to be careful because if he gets careless out there, he's gonna get knocked out. Like because we know he can get knocked out, right? I mean. But not getting knocked out by Renan Ferreira, really no shame in that one. Renan Ferreira is a fucking beast. And he's going to be fighting Ngannou in a couple of months from now, I think. If that fight even happens. I don't know if that fight's even going to happen. I said I picked Ghostlove to beat Ferreira as well. He went on a big run last year. Yeah, yeah, bro, you're right. That was fucking good. You picked Ghostlove there too. Yeah, I thought he's gonna be able to grind him out because we've seen Ferreira's like ground game his ground game's not that solid. But Ghostlove, like he just got kind of careless in the second round. He was following the game plan in the first round. He was taking him down, controlling him on the ground. But he just couldn't really get any ground and pound out. Couldn't look for a submission. Like Deliha was able to like ground and pound Ferreira. Right when Deliha got on top of Ferreira, he was throwing some nasty ground and pound, got him out of there. Arm said, "You're the big dog." I appreciate that, MMA, bro. I watch your channel all the time, bro. You're fucking keep fucking putting in the work, MMA. And you said Linton has improved every fight recently. Yeah, he looks fucking great right now. He's gonna be live for a KO. I'm not as confident on Ghostlove here, but I think Ghostlove, if he follows the game plan, he should be able to make something happen here. Yeah, he doesn't really matter all that much at heavyweight. I'm picking Daniel James because even though he's 42 years old or 44 years old, I don't know how old he is. I think he's like 42, right? Daniel James. He's like 44 years old, I think. 42. Okay, so I think Daniel James, the power, like if you as long as you have crazy power at heavyweight, I mean you can still knock people out. Fortune's gonna need to get that wrestling going in this fight if he wants to win this fight. He's gonna need to grind Daniel James off for 3 rounds. But yeah, I'm picking Ghostlove here. I think he can bounce back here. Yeah, he was on a nice run, but beating these guys not really the best guys. I mean Maurice fucking Green, like John Jones' boy, like not really the best win there. Cesar Ferreira, like all these guys that he's been beating are like kind of like not really the best guys that he's beating. Like, but he's been in there against some fucking big hitters like Anton Deliha. Like Anton Deliha is not a bad fighter. Like Ali Saev, like is a really. I think it's Ali Saev is gonna be fucking. He's probably gonna be a champion soon. Yeah, he's fought some really good guys. Has a ton of experience, right? So does Vasal too. So I'm not confident in this one, but I'm gonna go with the Ghostlove. I think he can make something happen here. But maybe by decision. I don't know if he's gonna finish Vassal. Does he finish him? I'm not too sure. I mean, people are thinking that Vassal is gonna win this fight, so 90% in Tapology are picking Vassal here. Maybe everyone's right, but I'm gonna go with the Golslav. I think he can bounce back here. Vassal, like he's been finished before. He's been finished like a couple of times before too. So both these guys have not the best chin, I guess, but his wins are honestly like this was impressive. Like he knocked him down with the overhand right. It was a right hook when Moldovsky was closing the distance. Kind of walked into the hook, got knocked down, and then I mean when Vasol got on top of him, he was fucking throwing some nasty ground and pound. It was Moldovsky got fucking sparked in that one. I mean he's got some really good wins, right? Sergey, like this win was honestly not bad either. Like yeah, give me Golslav though. I think Golslav is gonna get this done. I'm gonna say late TKO, probably a late TKO. But he's gonna need to be he's got to be careful in the first round. I don't mind the under 2.5. I think it goes under 2.5 either. I don't know. Actually, it's a 3 round fight. Right? It's not even a 5 round fight. Yes, a 3 round fight. Might go the distance because these guys are tough. They're not gonna quit out there. But they both have power. They both have. Sometimes they have terrible fight IQ. So might see a finish here or something. Um, Aaron said, yeah, picked Ghost to be fair as well. He went on a big run last year. Yeah, he was looking really good before that Ferreira fight. Cedar man said, I feel you. I caught Weidman yesterday. Blanchfield fucked me. I had the whole crystal late, bro. If you're betting underdog, just bet them straight up. Like that's what I've learned over the years. You don't want to parlay underdogs, even though like if you parlay the main win and the co-main win underdogs together, like you probably made some good money. But yeah, the only underdog that I picked right on that card was Nature Train. That's the only underdog that I got right. But yeah, main win now, guys. Ante Deliha taking on Valentin Moldavsky. I'm not sold on Valentin Moldavsky. I don't know what it is. Like I feel like he's kind of overrated, man. I'm picking Deliha. I think Deliha is gonna be able to take him down, control him on the ground, throw some ground and pound. Moldavsky, like he trains at like with the Nemkov and those guys right over there, if I'm not mistaken. And I think he's kind of fucking overrated, man. I don't know if he should be the favorite in this one. I guess the money is coming in on Dalia now. I think Dalia is probably not a bad underdog bet this week. I think Dalia is gonna get him out of there like late, probably second on ground and pound. And then Dalia gets him out of there with the ground and pound. Second on, it's a 3 round fight, right? It's a 3 round fight, yeah. Dalia, like when he gets on top of you, this guy's got some fucking nice ground and pound, nice control from top position too. I mean, people are picking Dalia, but Moldavsky is still favored on the money line. I think the money line for this, like, okay, Goldslav money line is minus 175. I think the line should be a little bit closer there, but don't parlay Goldslav though. But I think it's not a bad like maybe take the under 2.5 because I think we're gonna see a finish in this one when they open the totals. Yeah, this one like I like Dalia, so it's not plus money anymore because money is coming in on Dalia now. I still think it's a good bet into Dalia by money line alone. Like just take the money line. I mean, the money you're basically getting almost even money here on Dalia. I think Dalia can win this matchup by knockout. I'm gonna say Dalia by knockout. I think he can make something happen. He's 33 years old. It's not even like he's old or anything, right? He's fought some really good, really decent opponents. Matteo Steffel is honestly not the best opponent, but he's the guy that fucking took down Renan Ferreira and got him out of there with some nasty ground and pound. That win is honestly looking really good for him. He's only lost to Bruno Capoloza twice. This is only 2 losses in recent years. Lost to Marcin Tabora, had a leg injury in that one. Yeah, I like Leah here. I think Leah can make something happen here. I think Modowski is kind of overrated. He's got a good skill set on him. I just think that he's a grinder, so you can maybe put the pace on Leah. I mean, that win over Linton Maso is honestly not looking bad for him here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Leah. I think Leah can get this done by knockout. Second knockout here for Leah. All right, guys, let's fucking. So those are the picks for PFL. We'll probably go over some props when they drop the props later in the week. They're probably gonna drop the props like maybe Tuesday. Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. They normally drop the props bet online. Normally they'll drop the props tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Aaron said, I appreciate that, Aaron. Let's fucking go. Are you gonna be making your picks video soon, Arden MMA, for this card, bro? You always do picks for PFL too, right? He said, I feel you. I caught Weidman. Yes, yeah. That, like, just don't parlay underdogs, but if you're betting underdogs, just bet them straight up because you're already getting plus money on the underdogs. He said, I'm learning still. I gotta be too greedy. Yeah, obviously, like, you want to make more money, right? But you gotta just take the underdog. That's what I've learned over the years. Like when I'm betting underdogs, like I'm actually making good profit. Like my ROI on betting underdogs is actually 24%, but I don't bet a ton of money because I'm always worried about they might fucking lose. Like sometimes that gets to me a bit, but like when I'm betting favorites, I'm actually like not making crazy money. But the underdogs, that's where like I'm making some money on underdogs. Like because I don't think I've bet that many underdogs over the years. Um, I've only bet like what? How many underdogs have I bet? 38 underdogs, and I'm getting 51 of them at 51 of them right. Like so, 24% ROI for underdogs, and I'm betting them slight underdogs. When I'm betting big underdogs, I'm losing fucking money. Like I'll bet four big underdogs, and I've lost fucking 11 units betting big underdogs. But yeah, I gotta start betting more money on slight underdog because that's where like you can make some good money on. I'll definitely be making like we'll talk about props in the next couple of like maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow when they drop props, like all the props for PFL. But yeah, see them and said odds be messing my head up. Yeah, some that happens. I mean, when the odds have one guy favored, I mean you think, oh, this guy's probably supposed to win, right? Like he's probably gonna win. So I mean I should have fucking threw a lot of money on Nate the Train, bro, because only like a half unit. I was worried. I was like, he's probably gonna fucking get outworked by Emmers. Emmers is way more technical. I gotta trust my fucking instincts, bro. Um, um, in fact, I said Bilal has been my best dog throughout the week, throughout the years. He's made me some good money. Yeah, I lost money betting against Bilal Muhammad. The only time I bet Bilal Muhammad was over Luke when he fought Luke in the second fight, in their second rematch. But yeah, Bilal's been looking really fucking solid, bro. Sermon said Jamal Hill underdog lock. I wouldn't call him a lock, but I think he's got a solid chance to get it done early. Wouldn't really call him a lock, bro. And he said, let's go Poetan. Yeah, that's gonna be a fucking sick fight. We only got like what 12, less than 2 weeks now for that. No, we got 2 weeks till UFC 300. That's gonna be fucking dope. It's gonna be sick. I can't wait to break down that UFC 300 card live. Yeah, he smashed Nate. Yeah, Nate. I should have bet more on fucking Nate to Train. I mean, you could have got Nate to Train at plus 200 because he was a big underdog and early in the week. He's a Nate Cheaty, about to make me shitty, bro. Cheaty. I mean, good on him for winning, right? McKee is fucking horrible. McKee deserves to be cut from the UFC. Now he shouldn't be fighting in the UFC anymore. Yeah, Cheaty. I mean, good on Cheaty for getting it done, right? He needed that fucking win. I'm happy that I picked Cheaty to win, and I'm happy that he got it done. But I was hoping he'd knock out McKee in the early goings. And people said Jerry would beat Poatan, and look what happened. I believe Alex will do as well versus Hill. The thing I'll say about difference in Jerry Poatan and Hill is that Hill has decent striking defense. Striking defense is not as horrible as Jerry. And I was one of those people that picked Prohaska over. I picked Prohaska over what was it? Pereira. So I was wrong on that one, but I'll probably bet the over 1.5 in that Hill fight, Hill and Poatan, because I think it goes over 1.5. I think they'll open the totals at 1.5, and I'm gonna bet the over 1.5 because I think they're both gonna take their time because I don't think they're gonna rush in because they know there's a lot on stake in that fight. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking sick, bro. All right, guys, we're almost here, fucking 2 hours. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with us. We broke down the PFL card. Now we're hanging out, talking about some UFC. I'll be back tomorrow, man. Oddities MMA is live right now. You guys want to go ahead and hang out at Oddities MMA? He lives in Australia, so right now for me it's fucking 12 a.m. right now. I gotta go to work tomorrow and shit. So I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Go hang out at Oddities MMA. He's live. He's gonna be holding it down for the late night stream. And I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Yeah, take it easy, sir, me and everyone that's been here. I appreciate you guys all coming and hanging out with us. He said Alex will kill Hill. He had a toy give him a belt of Dana, just making it look sweet. Yeah, we got less than 2 weeks to find out, right? That's gonna be fucking sick. I might pick up Pura. I might pick Pura too, but whenever I pick Pura, he's always out there losing, bro. Whenever I pick Pura, the only time I got Pura right was over Blahovic and Strickland. Like those only two. That's the only time I bet on Pura as a dog and he cashed for me over Strickland. So I mean, Pura has made me money when I bet on him. Then I bet him over Izzy in the second fight, and he got a fucking laid out clean. But yeah, it's gonna be fucking sick. And like I said, yeah, yeah, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. I'll be back tomorrow. I will be live streaming tomorrow, probably a little bit earlier, probably like 11 o'clock, maybe like 10. Actually, I'll go live around like 9:30 tomorrow. You guys take it easy. I just remember the live right now. Go support him. Make sure you guys go sub his channel. Yeah, I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys later, man. Later, Anakin. Later, guys. Good night, guys. Good night.